By the fall of 1777, the American Revolution was hanging by a thread. War had brought more defeat than victory. The Continental Army was short on supplies, foreign support was uncertain. Many in Europe believed the rebellion would soon collapse. Then, in the forests of upstate New York, a single campaign changed everything. The Battle of Saratoga did not just win a fight, it saved the American Revolution. Britain's strategy for 1777 was ambitious and dangerous. British leaders believed that if they could cut New England off from the rest of the colonies, the rebellion would fall apart. General John Burgoyne was sent south from Canada with a large army of British regulars, German mercenaries, and native allies. His mission was to march down the Hudson River Valley and meet other British forces coming north from New York City. The plan quickly began to unravel. As Burgoyne's army moved through the wilderness, American forces slowed their advance by destroying bridges, blocking roads, and harassing supply lines. What was supposed to be a swift march turned into a grueling struggle. Burgoyne's army grew tired, hungry, and isolated. American General Horatio Gates commanded the forces opposing Burgoyne, but it was the aggressive leadership of Benedict Arnold that shaped the fighting. In September 1777, the two armies clashed near Saratoga at the Battle of Freeman's Farm. The fighting was fierce and bloody. Though technically inconclusive, the battle halted Burgoyne's advance and boosted American confidence. Weeks later, the conflict erupted again at the Battle of Bemis Heights. American troops, fighting from strong defensive positions, overwhelmed British forces. Benedict Arnold, defying orders, charged into battle and led decisive attacks that shattered the British line. Burgoyne's army, surrounded and outnumbered, had no escape. On October 17, 1777, Burgoyne surrendered his entire army of nearly 6,000 men. The surrender at Saratoga sent shockwaves across the Atlantic. For the first time, the American rebels had defeated a major British army in open battle. The victory proved that the Revolution was not a lost cause. It transformed international opinion overnight. France had been quietly supporting the Americans with weapons and money, but it hesitated to commit fully. Saratoga changed that. In 1778, France officially recognized the United States and entered the war as an ally. French troops, funding, and most importantly naval power would become decisive in the years ahead. Without Saratoga, that alliance might never have happened. The victory also restored morale at home. After years of hardship and doubt, Americans now believed independence was achievable. The Continental Army gained confidence, recruitment increased, and support for the revolution strengthened. Ironically, Saratoga also marked a turning point for Benedict Arnold. Despite his bravery, he felt unrecognized and betrayed. Within a few years, he would commit one of the most infamous acts in American history by defecting to the British. But in 1777, Arnold was still a hero and his actions helped save the revolution. The Battle of Saratoga did not end the war. Fighting would continue for years, but it changed the war's direction. Before Saratoga, the revolution was fragile and uncertain. After Saratoga, victory became possible. Historians often call Saratoga the turning point of the American Revolution. That description is no exaggeration. Without it, there may have been no French alliance, no Yorktown, and no United States as we know it. In a quiet stretch of New York wilderness, the American Revolution found its lifeline. One battle saved a cause and changed world history.